Hello followers of Jorditoms channel. Today we are pleased to introduce a follower of Jorditoms channel, whom I met after my last video on the Spot Gen 4 some time ago. Today we are going to delve into his story. He is a solo hiker, who also navigates the challenges of diabetes. I assure you it will be a very interesting story. In 2020, he embarked on a hiking journey, and since then he has consistently undertaken 2 tours annually, a tradition he has maintained from 2020 through 2023. During the month of May, he typically engages in shorter weekend tours. As autumn sets in, his hiking expeditions extend to 3 to 4 days, taking him up into the mountains, covering distances ranging from 50 to 70 kilometers on these immersive trips. His athletic pursuits extend beyond hiking. Having commenced running training at the age of 24, he has delved into long-distance running, cross-country skiing, bicycling, triathlon, and duathlon, showcasing a diverse range of athletic interests. Managing diabetes since 1984, he has been utilizing an insulin pump since 2001. In 2013, he upgraded to an insulin pump equipped with continuous glucose monitoring, CGM, enabling him to monitor and regulate his glucose levels more effectively. Jorditoms, the microphone is yours. Go ahead and we'll be attentive.
Hey, Michael, how are you? It's so
Oh,
nice. It's so
yeah.
nice for me to have this privilege of interview you because the positive message that you have in your life, I know it's gonna be very important for many people. So thank you so much, Michael. Thank you so much for being here. How are you?
Just fine. Thank you.
Very, very good. First of all, Michael, my English is so bad. So if I make a few grammatical mistake, don't pay too much attention to that. Okay. So I will try to do my best with my English.
Yes, me too.
So don't worry, Michael.
Yeah.
First of all, let me explain to all my audience who you are and the reason that I am interviewing you. For personal things in my life, that's for another life. I use for my hiking trips. I use the Gen Spot, no, Spot Gen 4. That is the satellite device communication and all that. And I create a review about explaining how good for me that device is. And then you wrote a message telling me that you are so happy also with the device and we are happy users. By the way, Spot is not paying us. Spot is not supporting this broadcast, so we're not receiving any money. But we are not going to talk about Spot today. For me, what drives my attention with you is when you explain to me that you use that satellite communication because you have diabetes, and that's like your guardian angel, like me, who protect you in case that you need some help. So I decide, you know what? Let me interview Michael because I think that's a good things that can come from this conversation. And Michael, today I'm going to talk about you, but I want you to know that I have a few questions from my audience who want to know more about you. So is that okay? Let's start from the beginning, Michael. Michael, how was your experience as a hiker? I mean, yeah. Oh no, I think the question is, how has your experience as a hiker been impacted by the living with diabetes since 1984?
Uh, I think I have to plan everything in details. That's the most important thing, and really look at every point from the equipment you need to food and also the security and that you can send message if you
Yeah.
that's the part, but the planning is very important
Yeah.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
make it work.
Be, yeah, because Michael, for you, it's not like, hey, let me go to the mountain and that's all. No, you need to be aware of everything. Not only the weather or what you're going to eat. It's about how difficult it is, the
Yes,
meals and all that.
yes, yes. S- and so then I have to think about how much I need, how
Yeah,
much food I need, and how often I have to eat. That's and uh, then I also have to uh, decrease the insulin uh, in my body.
okay,
Uh, the, that could I do with the pump. I can
yeah,
reduce the insulin because it is I can set a percent of the normal insulin that I put in the body.
yeah, yeah. That's correct. And Michael, let me ask you this question because this is your formal answer, but let's go to a personal thing, Michael. When you decide to hike alone, I mean, how do you explain to your family? I don't know if at that moment was to your mom or dad or to your wife. So, to your loved one, how you explain, hey, you know what? I'm going to start doing, to start hiking. And, hey, no, but not with friends, alone. I mean, how do you, how was that moment? And to who do you have to explain that?
That was in the first part. Is my wife. This is
Okay.
my nearest, and my child, my children. But
Hmm.
they are uh, oh, they are so old now, so they oh, yes, but for me it was my life. I have always been a very active person.
Okay.
I have I have ski Vasaloppet here in Sweden is 90 kilometers cross country
Oh,
ski. Uh, that did I do in when I was 50 years old in 70 40.
oh, okay. 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 I
Oh,
got it.
but so I think it's I I have my life as an active has been I think it was easier for my nearest.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes,
So it was not Michael that one day you were in your sofa seeing TV and then you say, hey, I'm going. Okay, no. So you have a previous a history background. Okay, got it. And the next question that I'm going to ask you, Michael,
yes,
is because a personal uh, story that happened not to me, but I have a cousin that he has diabetes, and in the past. He used to, or no, he used not because he didn't was allowed by my uncle, but he wanted to do motocross, like the
yes,
motorcycle, boom, 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 all that.
yes, yes,
And his parent, my uncle, he doesn't allow my cousin to do that because he was so afraid that they can fall out from the motorcycle, that they can cut and they were so afraid about that. So
Yes.
so he never did that. So saying that, this question is about that. When you are out in the mountain, Michael, aren't you afraid that walking through bushes, that something that cut your skin, a leaf or whatever? I mean, aren't you afraid of that?
No,
Oh, very
never.
good. Oh, very good.
I think I'm safer out there, and uh, in a city. I
Yeah.
think I safer there. Uh,
Okay.
I uh, I have been a lot out in the nature
Okay.
even before hiking.
Okay.
I'm a,
Okay.
I have fly fished since I was a teenager. So being out in the nature is normal for me.
Okay.
I'm comfortable with that.
Okay. 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 Perfect. Perfect. And in your story, previously, I saw that since that when you started to hike in 2020, you normally do like two tours per year, two solo
Ye-
hiking from two three
yes.
days. How is that? And to where are you going?
The shorter I do in the early before the summer in the spring, uh, often in May I
Hmm.
do that, and that's only on the weekend. I go on the Saturday morning and went back to home in Sunday afternoon. So it's only one night, but
Okay.
it's uh, and that's near where we live. We live in a town called Umeå,
Okay.
and we have a lot of nice nature near.
Wow.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine.
yes, yes. And the longer tours, they do in the autumn, in
Okay.
au- September, in
Hmm.
the and that's the longer. That can be 4 or 5 days, and it could be about 10 to 20, 24 kilometers per
Okay.
day.
Okay. Okay.
And I use tent on the night. Uh, if if it's available, uh, I can't find the word. Cottage. Alltså, oh, ska se om if I
Don't
can.
worry. Take your
Tack.
time. Don't worry. You're doing
Yeah,
great, Michael. You're doing
yeah,
great.
yes. Ja. Ska se om I can find it. It's not.
Don't worry. You can use Google Translator. Don't worry.
Yeah. Yes. We can go. Cottage. Yes, that's the name.
Okay.
Uh, Cottage. Then I use it, but it's not so often. Uh, the the mostly is tent.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
because I have a dog. Always the cottage. It's not available for every time for hikers with dogs.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yes. S-
Uh,
Uh,
And Michael, I can imagine how's your wife when you are going out for hike for 2 to 3 days. How nervous? I mean, what did she say to you? Sorry, when you are going to hike alone by yourself by 2 or 3 days.
I very important to give her a plan
Yeah.
where I'm going, and if I have so I can use the mobile phone, then I use it.
Okay.
And I phone her in the morning, in the evening.
Okay. Okay.
That's but when I go on this longer hikings up in the mountains, it's often it's not any mobile.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I use the spot.
The spot.
Yes, uh, yes. Or that's the same. I send one message in the morning and
Okay.
one message in the evening. Or
Okay.
then she can use see where I'm on my hike.
Okay, okay, because
Yes,
she can be aware. Michael,
yes,
there is a question from one of my followers. Until now, was question that I have from me. Now there's a question from my follower, and he's from Dominican Republic,
yes.
and he said his question is, can you share some of the challenge you have faced while hiking solo with diabetes, and how you overcome them?
Uh, yes. Uh, I think I have find out that peanuts is very good energy to use to
Okay.
have it in a pocket. You can buy put it out and put it in your mouth and fill your up with energy all the time.
Yeah.
And uh, peanuts have very good
Energy
energy.
source. Yeah.
Yes, um, yes, because glucose is not so good.
Okay.
You got a really fast blood sugar increase,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it decreases
Very,
very.
very fast.
Yes, then peanuts. It's very good. Can have peanuts with chocolate on or so. But peanuts
Okay.
is very good.
Okay. And Michael, did hiking alone, did something happen to you relating to diabetes? That you
Uh,
fall, that
no,
you
no,
need
no,
an injection or something?
no. I think it's easier because I'm so prepared and
Okay.
I have planned so everything so well.
Okay. Okay.
I
Okay.
think it's harder in the normal life. I have so good control
Oh,
when I'm out and I'm not stressed. That's
okay.
the part.
Okay.
I'm calm with it, and then the diabetes uh, function better.
Okay, okay, perfect. Michael, this is a question from Tom from Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
And his question is, as a long-time hiker with diabetes, what advice do you have for others facing similar challenge?
Um,
Because
the,
Michael, many diabetes persons are afraid to go out alone or to do extreme sports because they are very afraid of diabetes or that they can cut themselves, like I said in the beginning. So,
yes,
so
yes.
seeing that, what advice you can give to others?
Yes, I think try a, a shorter trip. Make it and try um, a day trip, just a day, and uh, then you can see, can you do it one day, you can do it
Okay.
2 days.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that just begin in the small, and
To
then you can,
start a little bit and then continue growing.
yes, yes, uh, for, then you can see what things, but yeah, I can tell a lot of things on that works fine for me, but it isn't sure that could be a good solution for another diabetic.
Okay.
You
I
you
got it.
just you just have to find out
Yeah.
yourself. But if it uh, I can't find the word, but
Don't worry.
but it's good with tips, but it
Okay.
isn't sure that's the right way for you.
Okay, so each body it's different. So your best
Yeah.
recommendation is to start just a few small steps and then
Yeah.
continue growing to see how you are performing. Okay,
Yes.
okay, okay,
Yes.
okay. Perfect, Michael. Got it. Michael, this is a question from me because I have too many, but I just select 10. This is the question number four.
Yes.
This is a question for myself. You mentioned in the past that you use technology like insulin pumps and continuous glucose monitoring like CGM. So,
Yes.
and they played a role managing your diabetes while hiking. Do you think that this system has improved you hiking, or do you think that that's a technology that you need exactly for hiking, and you prefer the normal injection? Or do you think the technology has improved your hiking alone?
Uh, I think that. I think that absolutely. If I hadn't CGM, I have then have to test my blood sugar very often. It's very simple to look at the display and I can directly
Yeah.
see what the blood sugar level is.
Okay. Okay.
Much,
So yeah,
much. Yes,
much easier.
that, yes. Uh, and then it's things that happen that I have to load the the sensor
Okay.
with a battery
Yeah.
under the hike.
Okay. Yeah.
That's things that oh,
Okay. Okay. Yes.
yes,
Yes. So at the end, yes, it has helped you a lot. Michael, there is a question from Madrid, Spain.
yeah,
Uh, okay. Let me see. Let me translate to English.
yeah.
Um, okay. Okay. In English will be the question. Can you describe a particularly memorable hiking experience that highlighted the okay now now let me explain the question because it's kind of long. Let me make it short. What Carlos from Madrid want to know is there's a special moment while hiking that you have hiked with the abilities that you said to yourself, you know what, I'm so glad that I decide to hike because the scenery, the landscape that I'm looking right now,
Uh,
really worth diabetes. Do you have that moment? And if yes, that is I sure yes. Where and when was that?
Uh, every every hiking tour, I
Yeah,
can
it's
feel that
different.
yes. But I did a tour from a place called in Swedish Ammarnäs to another country. Our oh, then I have so see if I can find the word for it. Border over a county border to another county to a place called Laisvall, and
Okay,
that's
let's see. Let's find that place. Wait,
yes.
let me see. Go to Google Maps. Okay, from where did you start hiking, Michael?
You can see at my. I think I have. Can you see
Hey,
that this? Can you see this?
well, it is in a mirror. So I'm looking in
Uh,
at,
um,
no, but don't
ca-
worry.
ca- ca-
Let me show you. Let me
could
see you
I?
again.
I could write.
Oh,
Have a
yes,
chat.
yes. Oh, yeah, it's true. Thank you, Michael. You know more than me. Yes, go ahead. Write me in the chat so I can put it here to see from where did you hike. Okay. Amaras. Okay.
Ammarnäs is the correct.
Oh, from here, right? Amaras.
Yes. Then I go north from
To
Ammarnäs.
Well, first of all, what a beautiful lake.
Yes,
Oh
it's
my God.
it's really beautiful.
Oh my
It's
God.
so beautiful. I have a
Oh,
lot of nice pictures from the tours and yes.
oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yes.
Okay, so you hike from here to the border,
Yeah.
to the north,
Yes. Right to the north, to a place called Laisvall. Uh,
Leisdal, this one, Leisdalen.
uh, could see
Ah, okay, okay. No, wait, got it. I got it.
I
One, two.
think it's a bit uh, down.
No, don't worry. I
Think
can.
it.
Here we are.
Yes, and the last uh,
Wow.
I took a boat over that river. I have
Oh
to
yes.
yes
Wow.
yes
This is totally froze.
yes that's on the winter. But I
Oh,
came from that direction that you have the arrow.
oh my God. So
Yeah.
you hike from wait, let me write the name again. Wait. Let me write the name again. Okay, so
You,
you start. Okay, I got it. You
no,
started. No, here
that,
you go
yes,
to the. Oh,
that that's the way. That's the way that you can go with car, but it's no.
ah,
Yes,
ah.
the,
I know what I'm going to do. Wait, give me a second. I know what I'm going to do. I love to, and Gaia is not paying to me, but I love to use Gaia GPS.
yes,
So, so this is where from you started, right?
yes.
Okay, let's start. Let's here, and you hike.
You can see the trail. I think you can see the trail.
Yes, for sure, for sure. I mean,
I think it's a little bit on the right.
on the right, this one.
Yeah. No, that's the King's Trail.
Okay,
It's a famous trail in Sweden called
okay,
King's Trail. But it's
okay.
what's it? My the trail that I hike at was Laisvalleden. Go down, go down again,
Go down. Okay, I'm
and
here.
and a little bit to uh, you have the lake you look at. You
The
have a
lake.
yes, right up there.
This one. This one.
Yes, yes. I think
Okay.
that's the and then it. I think it's not on this map. It went right north
Right
up.
north. So yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So it's not this one. Let me see
I
if using another map I can see it. 1 second. Let me see the outdoors.
I think
Okay.
I think I have it from my Garmin. I think could see if I have the picture of the trail that I hiked that year. You can see. Uh, Där har vi 2023. We can see here. Then 2022 it was. Där. Ska vi se.
Yes. If you send me the GPX, I can put it here.
I can see I think I have could see
But it's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful.
I have a very beautiful picture from I also have a video on my YouTube channel from that hike,
Okay.
but it's only in Swedish. But
Don't worry. You can send it to me, and I can put it here in the video. So
yes,
my
yes,
so I can show.
I can look for it. I have a pair. I don't think I have the GPX file, but I have a picture with the trail. I have
Okay.
yes,
Okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. You can
yes,
you can you can later can send it to me, and I'll be more a photo, video, and I can put it also, and I can share it.
yes,
So, Michael, let's go to the question number 6. Remember, I promise you, it's gonna be only 10 questions. I give you my word. So, number 6, and this one came from Chile, in South America,
yes.
from Miguel. And Miguel said his question is, uh, for those who are hesitant to pursue a hiking route. Wait, because I am reading and translating at the same time. Give me a second. Let me
Yes.
translate it. Wait. Okay, got it. Okay, you have explained, Michael, in the past that you can someone who is with diabetes can or should or must start a little bit and then continue growing. Perfect. But
Yes.
his question um, is how do you, because as per his image, I can see he's a young boy. How he can explain to his family that being a diabetes, he can also do hikes alone or not alone, but that how he can explain to the family that with the gadgets from today, he can be safe outdoors in the living. And this question is very related about my uncle and my cousin. That my uncle said, no, 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 you're not going to outdoors because something that can happen to you. So how you can encourage to those people that who are not they are willing to go outdoors, but they don't know how to explain to the loved one that, hey, I can do it. Let me give a try. How you can encourage based in your own story. And I haven't read this question before, and I asked you more or less at the beginning of this conversation, Michael. How what's your best advice to convince the other that they will be safe?
Uh, I think that I can think back. I was so young when I get diabetes. I was only 21 years, and my mother
Okay.
was really, really afraid for let me do things. But eh, that's the most important thing. It's to make uh, your parents secure with and tell them all the details, how you think, how you take, and what uh, uh, what you can find. Uh, um, See if I can find
Yeah,
the
don't
word.
worry. Take your time, Michael. You're doing great.
Uh, uh, I think it make it clear what aid you
Okay.
think to use for
Okay.
make this impossible. But I think when you feel secure in the really secure, you can feel it self at this is okay, then I think your parents going to be that too. I think
Okay.
that,
Okay.
but it let I think let it take time, and
Okay.
that's that's the solution.
Okay. But Michael, perfect. But and this is well, I asked you six questions, right? I'm going to ask you the next one that I have it in the number nine, but I'm going to ask you as number seven right now because it's very related with what you are telling Emma now right now, and this is a question from me. Let me explain, Michael. My mother-in-law, she died. She passed away. She had an aggressive diabetes, and she died because of this.
Yes.
Um, she wasn't very. She didn't take the diabetes very seriously, and I hope that my wife is not saying this live with me right now. But anyway, the problem is that one day she cut. She cut no. She was wearing a wrong shoes, and that shoes create how can I say in English? One, give me a second. Okay, Google. ¿Cómo se dice ampolla en inglés?
En inglés es blister.
Okay,
¿Quieres
my
que traduzca algo más?
no, gracias. What happened, Michael?
Sin
That
problema, dejo de traducir.
thank you. Okay, Michael. Now Google Home is going to stop talking. Okay, so Michael, she used the wrong shoes, and that
Yes.
shoes makes her a blister. Make her a
Yes.
blister. What
Yes.
happened? she didn't take care very well of the blister, and the blister started growing. The point
Yes.
is that after a few months, the doctor had to cut her leg
Yes.
because it was
Yes.
getting very bad. The
Yes.
problem is that after 5 6 months, I don't remember, Michael, uh, the other shoes start making not the same blister with another shoes, and making the story shorter, they have to cut the second leg. But only 5 days later, she died. And as per today, you say, why was she die? Because diabetes? No, because she didn't take care properly of the blister. But my question is that I was having this question in my mind since I know you, because when I go hike, Michael, I get blisters every time. Why? Because I use an orthopedic plantillas in my shoes because I have
Yes.
flat feet, and every time I have blisters. And I was wondering, wow, before I know you, how a diabetes can hike, because I make blisters myself. So when I know you, Michael, I say, wow, I need to interview you. And this is for me like my main question to you. How do you protect yourself about blisters? Because diabetic feet, it's very dangerous. How do you protect about that?
Yes. I use tape on my feet, and I prepare before the hike with tape. I use I think it's could see if I find the wall for that kind of tissue tape I
Tissue tape.
use. Yes,
Yeah, I know which one is it. Yeah.
yes, and it's really good. But if my feet went wet, it's they see I can find the
hmm
board. They can see. Loosen. They loosen. The tape
Okay.
loosen. But
hmm
then I have more with me, and
Okay.
can in the evening I can tape the feet again in the tent, or where I am.
So, Michael,
Yeah.
that comes to my another question, to the question number 8. Okay, you study your road, you prepare a lot before hike,
Yes.
you are using technology because of the incident. Got it. I have everything. It's very clear that you have everything in control. Now you explain that you prepare yourself for the blister, put in the tape. Got it. But this is so beautiful in theory, but in the practical real life, Michael, there's a mix of emotion of gadget preparing myself against the, well, I need to take care of my feet, I need to wait. So it's a mix of feeling, right?
Yes. Yes. And it's the feet you used to uh, no hard on the so on the feet. You have to use you have to take care of your feet
Okay.
before before
Okay.
not even not the tape. It's all is just away.
Okay. Okay.
It's many other. I think that the feet will have to be in good shape.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. This is very important.
For yes, yes, so, and uh, it finns it. Ska se, jag kan
Mhm.
fin. Uh, Uh, I use also. I don't use, but I have in my packing. Uh,
Don't worry, take your time. You're doing
blister,
great.
blister tape.
Blister tape. Okay. Okay.
I don't think I don't. Uh, it's a type of compede. Is
Okay.
do you know what it is? That's it.
Yes, yes, I compete. I love compete. I use
Yes,
compete. Yes, I
yes,
love it.
yes, yes. And I haven't, but I have it in my pack. But
Okay.
yes, always.
Okay.
But um, the other tape is okay.
Okay. Okay. I got it.
Yeah, yes. But
Okay.
I don't. I'm not sure that I answer your question.
No, 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 no. It's very clear. Yes, yes, it's very
Ah,
clear.
yes,
I
yes.
understand it, and you explain it
And
perfectly.
then I think it is very important with the shoes.
Yes, very important. That's
Yes,
correct.
I'm using very robust shoes because it's a lot of stones in the
Yes.
mountains.
Yes, that's correct. And it's very dangerous. Yes, yes, yes. That
Yes,
it makes sense.
yes.
Yeah, it's true.
Uh,
And
so- and I think uh, not trail shoes is not for me. It have to be a real good
yeah.
hiking boots.
Okay. Yeah, this is very important. Can I ask you which brand do you use?
Mindel,
I which one?
mind, Mindel.
Mindel. Oh, I have no
The,
idea.
it's very can I think it's
Let me see.
A Deutsch. Kan se, jag kanske.
Mindel hiking boots.
You can look, you can see.
This one? This one?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. Really good
Wow.
shoe. Very comfortable.
For me, it's a brand new one. Having no idea about this brand. And
Superb.
which
It,
one? Which one do you use?
I think I have a model that's only sales from a. I think it's like on Wales. I think it's really
Wales.
near this. Yes,
This one.
yes. It's not so high, but yes, they are
Oh,
really like my shoes. Yes,
okay.
very
Wow.
comfortable. Very
Oh,
good shoes.
wow.
Uh,
But
it's very popular in Sweden.
yes. Wow.
Yes. Uh,
You see, a brand new for me. And let me see how uh, the price is. Let me see if I can, because I saw they have
I
it
don't.
in
I don't think that's. I don't think that there are so.
well, 182 euros it costs. Well,
Yes. Yeah.
it's more or less because I use the Megrel hiking boats, yeah, and it's more or
Yes.
less the same.
Yes.
Oh, the sole is verbatim, yeah. Ah, no.
Yes.
Ah, very
Very
good.
good. Very good souls. And then when the souls is mm, when they are ended, you can
Okay.
just ship your boots to Mindel and they shift it.
Yes.
Yes, you can pay and they shift the souls.
Oh Lord. Well,
Yes, it's
you know,
it's a quality.
wow. But you know what? I'm going to write this name, and I'm going. Let me share here in the chat, and because I'm going to investigate that.
Yeah,
And yes, wow. Okay, okay, perfect,
yes,
perfect. So
uh, yes,
there's another question, very sentimental, Michael. This person is Sara from Ibiza, Spain. And Sarah,
yes,
as I can see, she started. Let me read in Spanish.
yeah,
Okay, she's older one, but she didn't tell me his age. But she's diagnosed with diabetes just now, and she had been hiking for a long time. And Sarah's question is, Michael, do you notice any positive impact while hiking with diabetes? Um, okay, the main idea, because I'm translating in English. The main
yeah,
the,
yeah,
what
yes,
she
yes,
Okay, what she said, I used to hike for a long time. Now I have diabetes, and I'm so afraid that hiking with diabetes. So, but I want to know. Let me see. If the diabetes can improve my healthy life with diabetes, because someone explained to her. Wait, I'm reading that with
yes,
diabetes you need to choose which exact sport you can do it. Okay, what Sarah's question is, will improve to be in shape doing hike with diabetes, because she suffered very often with hypoglycemia. That is when she need to eat because the body has burned a lot of calorie and she feel
yeah,
illness. So she's asking if with diabetes you can improve your life or you can suffer from the insulin and lack of insulin and all that, because these are new for her right now.
yeah. I understand that. Yes, and it's many questions in a new diabetic
Yeah, she's
life.
like,
Yes,
she said exactly. She said, Jordi, I am so lost. So your interview is gonna help me a lot. So
yeah.
you have
I
a full pressure right now, Michael, with your answers.
I can feel the same when I get diabetes in 1984. Then a doctor tell me that I could never do some sport. That's what the
Yes.
first he tells me, and that has been I will prove that I could uh, along these years since 1984, and I have done so many things, and I have fe- improve my health.
Wow.
That
So you do improve your
but
health.
take short, small
Okay.
steps
Small
and
step.
feel yes, you are unique as a diabetic. I can tell a lot of tips, but you must find the way
Yeah.
yourself.
The, the
But
best one
it's
that, yeah.
I yes,
Yeah, it makes sense. It
that
makes sense.
yes. I hope it's it's give hope to everybody's get diabetes and don't feel any afraid to do your things that you dream about.
Yeah.
Do it. but find a way with small steps. And
Small step once. Okay.
yes, and uh, give questions to the they have some they to persons some have do it, and take advice and put it in your life.
Okay.
Then you could that then you going to find a way for you. That's the best way.
Okay. Okay. And it makes sense. Michael, we have the last question. We have
Yeah,
4 minutes to go, but
yeah,
this is not related to diabetes. This is related uh, for it's a personal question that I love to ask to all my guests. Michael, uh, you know, I always ask to my guests if they have any paranormal experience in the wild, and incredible, all of them has an incredible paranormal activity. So I'm not going to ask you, Michael, while you are hiking, did you have suffer, saw, or experience something not normal from this world? And while you think, I'm going to tell you something that happened to someone from Norway,
yes,
and it is one. I have interview, and I have that interview in my YouTube channel, and you can see it.
yeah.
She's the director of a career in the University of Salzburg. I don't remember exactly which career is that she the director,
Oh,
but the point is, she told me that she was hiking in Norway, and she went to the Norway mountains, and she was alone. She loved to hike alone. And one day she put her tent, and she was alone in the mountain, and she start hearing like a Viking chant, and she said, "But there's no one here. Who can be here?" And she went out from the tent, and it was a dense fog. And she said, "Jordy, I know I am live. I know this interview will be recorded, but I don't care. This is the truth." And she went out to see if she who's from where that chant is coming, but she saw anything. You say, "Wow, let me go to my tent again." And she said the fog was so dense. She entered to the tent again, and like 30 minutes ago, she started hearing again the Viking chant, and she started hearing very close to her tent, and she said, "You know what, now this is the moment, someone is here." She was almost sheeted in her pants, and she went out from the tent with a flashlight, like, "Hey, who's here?" Because in the area where she was very remote, and there's no one hiking around that day. And when she goes out, she saw anything, but she was hearing through the dense fog the Viking chant. And she said, to make it short, well, not story for me short, but anyway, Michael, the point, she said, "Jordy, I spent the whole night with the same chant, and I was really scared. So as soon as the sun goes up, the sunrise, and the next day, I just prepared my tent and I left. And the truth is, I never saw someone near. And to this day, I have no idea what was that. I have no idea." So, Michael, after saying that, let me ask you: did you have experienced any paranormal things, or did you saw anything, or did you heard any strange sound?
strange sounds I have heard. I used to be out in the winter too, but then I don't hike. I sleep in tent.
In the winter?
Y- Yes,
In the Sweden
uh,
winter?
we yes in Sweden. Yes, could be. I don't go out when it's down to -20, but I have slept when it's minus 10 Celsius in tent.
Okay. Okay.
Then I was in a place, and I waked up a couple of hours after midnight, and it sounds like a shot from a pistol. And
Oh,
yes, and I don't understand what it is. When I went up in the morning, then I understand what it was. I slept down on the down
with a
beside
hunting area.
no, beside a river, a frozen river, and the ice cracked.
Oh my God.
Was so high sounds. It's really it sounds like a shot from a pistol.
Oh my God, Michael. So I can imagine, how did you spend the whole night worrying about that someone can
Yes,
shoot your tent?
yes, and my dog is waked up and looked with her eyes, and she also wondered what that sound was.
Oh my God. Oh my
Yes,
God, Michael. Oh
but
my God. Oh my God.
but in the morning I get the answer.
Yes, but you spend 8, 6, 5 hours wondering
Yes,
yourself,
yes,
broken your head about
yes,
thinking what could be that
yes,
sound. And
yes, yes.
Michael, okay, I swear to you, we're gonna finish this live, but my last one. Did
Yes.
you? Sorry for being so ignorant. I'm from the Caribbean. I'm not European, so sorry for being ignorant. But I don't know what type of wild animal do you have in Sweden. So saying that, have you faced any encounter with a wild animal? I don't know, wolf, bear, whatever.
I have seen fan wolf have I seen,
Wolf.
not seen, but I have seen uh, have to find the word, call it in Sweden spår. Uh, my English are terrible.
Don't worry, you are doing great.
Uh, wolf track have I seen?
Wolf. Oh my God. Oh my
Yes,
God.
but then I wasn't in a tent, but I was in a place that I have used to be later in tent.
Oh my God.
Um, but we have bear, wolf in Sweden.
You have bears in
No,
Sweden?
lynx we have. Do you know about lynx? What lynx is? It's a
No.
cat. It's a big cat.
Oh, lynx. Yes, yes, yeah. We
Yeah,
have it here in Spain. The Iberian lynx. Yes, 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 yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
yes. Then we have to have reindeer is very. It's reindeer is that could I see on almost every long trail up in the mountain.
Also, yes.
Yes,
Oh my God.
yes,
Oh
but
my God.
it's really difficult to see lynx.
Lynx. Well, I can see this news. It's from a news paper here in Spain, and it says Sweden
Yeah,
has approved the biggest hunt, the biggest hunt uh, of the links in the whole
Oh,
story of Sweden's, and it
yes.
says, uh, he says, in la medida desconcierta, this order, it confused the experts and the
Mm.
citizens of Sweden, because it is not the links are not danger to the human. Is that true?
Nej,
That they doesn't attack?
nej, nej, no, 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 no. The reindeers they got they take the reindeers.
Okay,
We
okay.
we have reindeers is uh, see if I can.
Oh, you
I
have
can
that.
find
You have that in
re-
Sweden. Wow, they're so beautiful.
reindeers are domestic.
Oh yes.
We have yes, that they are free in the nature, but they counts as a domestic because we have not we have a people called Sami
Uh-huh.
up in the mountains, and they own this. There you have a
Wow.
Sami.
Wow.
They can
Wow.
they can meet they you can meet the
Ye-
Sami people up in the mountain when you're hiking.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow, Michael. So you should have a very incredible pictures and videos from your hike, right?
Yes, I can share the from my YouTube. I don't have a channel on YouTube. I have a private, but you can see that. But it's only in Swedish. I have no.
No worry. If you can share
Because
to me the link, I would love to see it.
yes,
And if
I
you
do that.
allow me, I can put it in this interview later on.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
absolutely.
That's great. Well, Michael, we have reached to the end of the interview. I promise you it's going to be only 1 hour. We spend 1 hour, 7. It's because I talk too much. But
Uh,
Michael, you have a friend here in Barcelona. If someday you are near Barcelona, please let me know. I would love to meet you in person, to go hike with you. I love the Pyrenees. That is
that,
the mountains between France and Spain. So I would love to
that
hike with you, Michael. So please
that was
take my word,
uh,
and let's continue it by WhatsApp, like we are talking right now, because
yes.
Michael, there's very it's very something that is in common from all my guests is after I interview everybody, we created a friendship, a relationship. So Michael, please let me know when you are here. I don't know when I'm going to Sweden with my wife and two daughters, but I promise you, if I'm going to Sweden someday, I will let you know.
You are welcome.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you for
You
your
you
positive message.
yes. Thank you a lot.
It's my
Yes,
pleasure. It's my
yes.
pleasure, Michael. So stay with me. Let